thing is, I pace a lot all the time when I'm talking.
Yeah.
You know, I hate fucking sitting still. So this will help me also. Like, I can keep track of like what we're actually doing. I have your
Wait, if you're
characters here.
gonna, that's awesome. I wanna be
No,
able to see that stuff.
2, 1, go.
And go. All right. Welcome back to Masterwork Adventures. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. So, it's another smooth start, like always. I'm sure you've grown to know that we are very good at what we do. We are coming back after a long break. I had moved. We had lots of blah 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 blah. Welcome back to Gestaltia, where we are playing with the crew as you know them: Jason, Eric, Elijah, Ethan, and Tass, all bringing up their new characters who we have still yet to decide on a guild name for. It's only been, 2 months, no big deal.
Days and
We'll get.
Confused.
So the last time that we had left our group, that they were in the middle of I wouldn't really say they were defending a fairy village, as more as they chose to battle on top of an innocent fairy village, and as several hellhounds were tracking them down. Now they had laid a few really cunning traps in order to try to map the battleground to their likings, and it was going off pretty well. Everything is working out in your favor for the most part, and to your rejoice, even not only have you killed a couple hellhounds, but you've also taken out many fairies along with it. So, let's see, where are we gonna? Let's pick it up. We left in the middle of the round last time, or we left at the top of the round, which was Uzanor last time, right? So, quick recap. Do y'all remember what had happened as the very last thing? I think that the Hellhounds had gone. They had made their moves. They set fire to that. So Uzanor, right now you are sitting beside Mr. Giggles, and what did you turn into? A seal? What? Not Giggles. Elijah, what did you turn into?
Not a seal, no.
I don't remember. I don't know. You became a large creature. I don't know what it was.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. I don't fucking know either.
It was a beaver.
I'm gonna go with direwolf. That seems the most likely thing. Maybe.
It's a dire beaver.
Fuck it, I'm a beaver. Yeah.
Bucket love.
That's why there's a broken log there.
All right, so Uzanor, all right? Okay, what is your plans right now? Let's see. Most of y'all are really close together. I think the only one who's separated right now is Tass's character. I think she's sitting over there with the Great One and the Mighty Tuk Tuk. So Uzanor, take it away.
Is this Hellhound over here still alive?
Which one are we looking at? Yep. Yeah.
He might be invisible, though. I don't know. I know you put him on the map, but they may or may not be invisible.
The one that was invisible is already dead. I removed his. I put an aura around him to mark that he was visible. Now, remember, all invisible creatures, it's so weird. They can be seen. It has a lot of difficulty in hitting them, which makes no sense. They shouldn't call it invisibility. They should call it stealth or something.
Well, like you always say, it's like the Predator.
And that's the only way I can really describe it, because if a creature is invisible, then it can't be seen at all. But these still can be seen. You just have disadvantage at hitting them. So
the other things are like you could smell it, you could see its footprints, you could what's it called, hear it, all those things as well.
Sure. Now, yeah, sure. I definitely agree with that.
So, what's my viewpoint look like between these trees and to this?
So it doesn't really. There aren't really very many trees in front of you. Now, that what you're looking at right there is mostly grass. The trees are the bush type things that you're looking at.
Okay, so there's just like a log down that I.
Sure, yeah. For the most part, though, it is a pretty kind of clear line of sight to them.
All right, I will spin my shadow blade and my rapier above my head and just kind of leap off the thing and stab down onto the Hellhound.
What's that movie? Kevin Bacon. God damn it.
Footloose.
Footloose. I'm just reminded of a Footloose now with a Shadow Blade, as he's angry dancing out in the woods.
So that's the Shadow Blade, which is 6 psychic, plus 7 from sneak attack, plus 5 from my dexterity. So it's 19 damage.
That's going to bring that Hellhound down. He had very little health to begin with that, so like.
And then I'll dart back into the Spirit Guardians.
All right, so you stab him, and he kind of just like, and it's with your Shadow Blade, right?
Yep.
All right, so you come in and basically like do a spinning chop as you're coming down with him, and it just severs, like, I mean, it cuts his neck, like, I mean, with a huge gash, in that black blood spills out of him. Everything that it touches, I mean, it goes all over the forest. You see even the water that it kind of hits just spoils. Everything goes foul.
I didn't get splashed on, did I?
That's a good. What was your attack? It was a 24. No, you're good.
Just one spot.
And with my inspiration, my bonus action, I will inspire Littlefoot. And I will bonus inspire. I can't think of it.
So that was your bonus action for that one, and that would conclude your turn. All right, so we're going on Terry after that. Terry, let's see.
Okay.
Here. All right. Yep. Go.
I am going to start with a bonus action to let Argos attack. This is at disadvantage, yeah? Because he's invisible.
He is invisible, yeah. Okay, yep. Even at melee combat, yep, he is. You still have disadvantage against him.
Okay, so
The reason I didn't have disadvantage because I cast see invisibility prior to
you've had see invisibility on you for a while.
Okay, that is a 16. Does that hit?
16 hits, yep.
Oh, sweet. Argos is doing pretty good in this fight, actually. It's only 7 damage.
All right, so this one is now destroyed. This one has 7.
And I'm going to go ahead and attack him with a blooming blade myself. That should hit. Yeah, what do I attack with? Sorry. Yeah, that's 21. So. 11, 14, 20 damage. And I'm actually going to back away from him. Yeah, 20 damage.
So 27 total. All right. So you, like, both you and Argos jump on top of him, start attacking him. You said you wanted to back away?
Yeah. I know I'll get an attack of opportunity, but with the booming blade, it'll do more damage if I make him come to me. So I'll go ahead and risk it. So I'm just going to move back a little bit.
I can't wait to see what type of updates they're doing to that. It's supposed to be, undergoing some changes. But Booming Blade is now cast on that guy. So they haven't yet.
The book's not out yet. So.
They haven't yet.
Anyway,
well, I still don't think it would affect, like, it doesn't affect things like that what you're doing, but like I do know it's supposed to have some sort of effect like on people who attack with booming blade multiple times or something like that. I don't know what it. That just seemed like what was happening.
Yeah, I can't remember, but it's okay.
So apparently is that you have to have a sword. You have to have a physical weapon to booming blade.
That's the big thing that's changing with it.
You need a material component of a melee weapon worth at least 1 silver piece. They specifically targeted booming blade and shadow blade.
Weird. Okay. All right. I don't understand what that means. Well, they're giving the shaft to somebody who knows in what build. All right, so you hit him, booming blade, and you move away. Yeah, he's gonna have to take his attack of opportunity on you.
Okay, Argos is going to give him disadvantage with his reaction.
Argos can do that.
Yeah, he's a steel defender. It's a power I've always had, but I never used. But now I remember that I should use that every time.
All right, gonna roll with disadvantage.
Although he is invisible, I don't know if you get advantage for being invisible. I don't think so. No.
I don't think on that.
Okay.
Either way, I highly doubt that any of the attacks hit. The beast howls and snarls as it bites at you, but you manage to get away from it.
Lovely.
You move back. Giggles, it's
turn.
gonna be your go.
All right. I can't actually see them. So I'm just going to move to this side of Littlefoot. And then I'll prepare an action. And I guess I'm going to trust Littlefoot to think he can see them. If he attacks something, then I'll also attack them using my throwing cards. Or card throw.
Oh, that's a clever move.
By the way.
So, all right, well, I mean, that obviously goes to Littlefoot then.
Yeah, no, I can't actually.
I was gonna say, I didn't think that he could see anybody.
This is awkward.
Yeah, let's just use Uzinora instead. Alright, said Littlefoot, so.
What else can I? Did I even see? I hit the other one with a tidal wave. Am I at least aware of like the square it's in?
So, I remember we had this kind of talk last time. I don't think that water would be giving away. Yeah, I mean, sure. You know what? Actually, you could. What are you right now? You're a beaver?
No, but I guess that's what we're going with.
A beaver actually would be familiar with
Sounds like you're
water
a beaver.
on. I could do it. Yeah. I mean, beavers get wet, so like that's. So I totally think that they would understand how that works. So yes, I think that it might reveal its location to you. And
so 2 things.
So,
One,
so you can at least see this. You can at least see the square,
Sure.
and you can make your attack against it.
So, just as a note, a dire beaver does not exist in 5th edition. We just kind of look into it. Apparently even normal beavers don't exist.
Well, that's just not even right.
So
then what are you? A badger? Dire badger? Posing as a beaver?
I'm 99% sure I was a wolf, and then beaver came out of nowhere.
Okay, well, you're using the wolf statistics, but technically right now you're a beaver.
Sure, okay. And
wet ass beaver.
Don't forget your tail slap. You have a tail slap ability.
Indeed. And I'm just going to, what's it called? Run up to it, and make an attack, reckless. Where's it at? So it'd be a straight roll?
Yeah. I think that would be okay. Well, wait, hold on. But you don't have anything. Just because you can determine the square doesn't mean you have advantage on attack. You see it, but it's still hard to hit. No,
I'm saying I have disadvantage, so I use reckless attack, and it makes it a straight roll.
And it makes it. Oh, that's okay. Yes, sure. A reckless beaver. Ran into a few of those before.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I'm still on this wet ass beaver.
19 to hit. I'll save the inspiration.
That's a hit, sure.
And how much? And it needs to make me a strength.
Ooh.
Yeah, it needs to make me a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. It passes. 9 points of piercing damage.
I get disadvantage, don't I?
So 9 points of damage to it.
So it's 15 to. Good.
I think that's all for me.
All right. He attacked something. You can launch your cards now.
Yeah, does a 15 hit the wolf?
It does.
Oh, sweet. All right. So I have to roll one of these and I roll 3. So I get to roll 1, 2, 3. So that's a total of 6 damage. So I threw 3 yellow cards at it.
What does that even mean?
It's just the element. So it's like I'm throwing lightning. Yeah, lightning cards. They do lightning damage.
It's some homebrew spell that's been on the Masterwork thing for a while. I don't think anyone's ever used it.
But it was lightning damage, you say?
Correct.
All right, that kills the creature.
Yay!
I mean, it explodes and yeah, like so you hit it and like it just explodes, but luckily, with the amount of times that you hit it was kind of like lining up like little C4 charges on it. So instead of blowing the Iker blowing towards you guys, it blows away, and this whole tree and everything is just gone, and all of the fairies are like hanging out of their houses and stuff, like screaming and hollering as they're just like falling to the ground, covered in ichor, and dying.
Oh, I forgot about my spiders. They get their turn real quick.
Yep, you have your spiders.
Yeah, before I too far ahead of myself. Let me recharge. We'll see if their webs recharge for the left one, right one. All right. He gets his web back, and I'm just going to have him ready the web for something appears. And this one is. Doesn't it have like 2 hit points left or some shit? 7. Nice. Wow, this is so useless.
What are you doing?
I'm just going to have it leap down towards one of the balls of fire that came towards him and try and bite it. Get distracted for 1 turn at least.
It was still alive, right?
It was.
Did it take any damage?
It took 19 points.
Okay.
Because it passed both saves. Oh, actually, it's not a disadvantage because he has blind sight. Cool.
Oh, sneaky bastards. Okay. Spiders.
As long as he's going to 10 feet. So that's a 22.
That's a hit.
You need to make me a con save. DC 11. So that passes, and you take half of this. So. Oh, shit. So what's that? 6 points, so 14 total from the spider.
14 to the spider as it jumps out and like leaps on top of the hellhound and kind of wraps around it and starts, bites it and tries to start kind of like webbing it up like spiders normally do, but
all right.
It's still going. Let's see. That's gonna be the end of yours. Goes on to shepherds. Let's see here. What can we do with Shepherd?
What can't he do?
I don't know,
You're
he's
right.
been pretty useless for a while.
He revealed the location of 2 of the of the hellhounds and allowed the spiders to try to restrain them.
In all fairness,
Work
he
for
did
him.
use fire on hellhounds.
Inspired.
It's you know, he's gonna do the same thing and go invisible.
Wow.
A mastermind and a cunning tactician. All right, Celise, it's your go.
Right. So can I or can I not see these two here?
You can.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
They now are like covered in like burnt, melted webs on them, so they are
Delicious.
revealed. Kind of. I mean, they're still hard to see, but you can see where they're at.
So I don't have disadvantage.
Well, you still have disadvantage on them. It's just you can't
What?
see them. Yes.
Does a 16 hit?
Rolled a 5 and got a 16.
Yeah, I did.
Fighting style, bro.
Yeah. Oh, that hits. There's nothing. Yeah, it hits.
So that does 8 piercing damage. And then for my actually, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him with my bow gun.
Pew pew pew.
23 to hit.
That's a hit.
So that's 12 points of damage.
And more pew pew against a poor little puppy.
Go Sega.
Any movements or anything? Because that's your 2 attacks. That's your attack action. Anything else you
I
want to
can
do?
do. I can actually attack him again for my bonus action. I don't
You
think
can?
I don't want to use a spell slot right now. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, that's a third attack. That's the third hit.
Okay. So that's 5 points of damage. As far as moving, I'm going to stay right here. Protect the fairy dragon king.
That's I like the way you I like that. All right. Let's see here. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of your go. So we're gonna go on ahead and go to the Hellhounds go. Let's see what they can do. God damn it, he's gonna get booming bladed.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Or fire breath again.
Oh yeah, I knew I should have moved back farther. Here, technically. Technically, Argos is like here. But we're still probably close enough to get fire breath.
Oh wow. Maybe not actually.
Was it 15 feet?
Yeah, they can't hit you.
Come get me. Come get me.
Yeah, okay, but like, all right. So, is it an automatic damage?
Yeah. If you move, you take damage.
Like, it's not even a roll to hit. God. You can't.
Elijah, you're muted.
He can't move. He's just gonna.
my hotkey. What the fuck? Oh, no,
He's gonna flame the spider.
Yeah, I was just being a smart-ass Tass. I was saying that the roll to hit was when he got hit.
Yes. Yeah.
Deck save.
Yep, deck save on the spiders. Or at least the spider.
Its dex is supposed to be 21.
Fuck. Whatcha? Fire breath. Pepper breath. So you take 7 points of damage. Wait.
What?
You take 8 points of damage.
Okay. I had to do the math in my head. And I thought like I fucked up or something. Man. College is
These
not
ones
good
right
for me.
here are not being restrained by fucking.
Oh, that spider had a ready to action for if like something was like revealed to him, he was gonna web.
What did? I thought
The spider
you already.
Kinky.
No, the left spider. No,
Yeah.
it's the right one attack, the left one ready to action, and that was to web if something had revealed itself.
I heard it.
Yep. Okay.
So just real quick. See, 22 to hit. It is restrained.
So it can't move.
Yeah, you got
All
that
right.
going for you.
It's-
Attacks are at advantage.
All right. Okay. It is restrained. Gotcha. These ones suffer no such thing. Damn it. Move up there. This one's going to move right here to a nice crunchy Mr. Giggles. I think it's going to
As a
provoke an
react-
attack. It's going to provoke an attack of opportunity from your spider over here.
Like,
That's a miss.
Alright.
can I see this spider or this wolf or hellhound? Sorry.
Well, these two are covered with burnt spider webs, so yes.
Okay. Then it comes in range of my halo spores. It needs to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Your fucking poof ability. I was wondering what that aura was. I just decided to move into it and find out.
What's the worst that could happen?
So it's Constitution saving throw?
Correct.
Fuck. Wow. That's
I'm a little surprised. Okay, so it does 1d4, 1d6 damage. D6. Oop. That's not you right, that Ethan. It takes 6 points of damage.
since it crit failed on its saving throw, you'll do double damage to that. So it was 12 damage. And what else now?
That's it.
That's it on that one. Okay,
It's
so
poisoned.
good.
Okay,
Alright, well, at least
alright.
it gets up, and we'll handle your bite attack right now.
Oh, it's supposed to be 2d4s. Whatever.
Right.
What's your armor class?
It's 15.
That bite misses. Let's see. Toot, Great One, and Celise, you guys are all going to need to roll me a dexterity saving throw. Fuck, man.
19.
The Great One's kind of got this. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't. That's not good. Well, if the Great One failed, the Pixie failed as well.
I think he's mad. You attacked the dragon.
All right. So Celise, you take 7 points of damage. Everybody else takes 14. The great one takes 28 points of damage.
Oh my god, the fairy dragon?
Yeah, it got fucking cooked. It crit failed on its
So
saving throw.
he can't die.
It just did.
Really?
It just took double damage.
Yes, is he dead?
Wait, hold on. It does have it. All right, it does have advantage on saving throws. So let's see if we can fix this, because it's dead, like super fucking dead if it does. Okay, it just takes 14 points of damage, which is still enough to kill it.
Wow.
But not dead, so you can resuscitate it. Someone cared enough.
Fuck, the mighty Toot Toot might have been brought down as well. Pixies only have 1 hit point. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna at least give him a save. Let's be nice. Toot Toot survives. Oh, but he takes half damage. He's dead. he's so dead. All right. So they move up to do that. Let's see. This one can't do anything. That's gonna be the end of the go. Uzanor, up to you.
All right.
Is the dragon on like death saving throws, or is he like full on dead?
What's that? I'll put him on death saving throws.
Okay.
Cool.
What are you doing? Did you just crit fail?
I'm gonna run booming blade him.
You went up to booming blade that one. You crit failed. Attack opportunity.
Then what do I do? So I have to attack Uzanor?
Yeah, he's gonna attack Uzanor.
Alright, I'll roll against Uzanor.
Ooh.
No, not you. No. Yeah. So it got attack opportunity. It missed.
Fantastic. So I like tripped and almost ate it, and then it flung, and then I dove and did a combat roll, and then I'm gonna run past it,
What?
provoking an attack of opportunity because I'm a swashbuckler. I did that on purpose.
That was deliberate. That was deliberate. All right. So Terry, it's your go after that.
Okay.
Uzanor's amazing flips and stunts. Once again, impress.
I'm gonna go up to the dragon. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on the dragon.
You're gonna what?
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on the dragon. He heals 10 hit points. And I'm going to see the life come back into his eyes. I'm going to take an action surge. I couldn't let you die by someone else's hand. I'm going to booming blade the dragon.
It's revived him just to fucking kill him.
Oh my god.
He cannot die by someone else's hand. He must die by my hand. So I gave him 10 hit points. I do 24 damage.
Like Jason, if anyone can see Jason, he's muted completely, but he's laughing his ass off.
And I just start like painting my face with his blood.
Oh, that is savage.
And can you see me, master? Can you see?
Really confirmed me, Terry.
The great one has been destroyed.
Let's see. As a bonus action, you know what? I'm just gonna have Argos like chew on his dead body.
I can use some of those parts. Get your dog off of him.
Argos won't do it. He's not gonna do it.
Just,
As much as I want
go.
to. No, as much as I want to, I couldn't do that to him. So I guess we'll just finish our movement up to this guy, and as a bonus action, he'll attack this guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if Argos would chew on the corpse.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. But I feel satisfied. He missed. I'm good.
Yeah, he's still a little stunned at his master's actions now. Doesn't know what's happening.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, so after that turn, it's gonna be Giggles.
Yay! I guess I'm going to shillelagh this guy. Get shillelagh'd. Hit him with that fast shillelagh. 18.
That's what smack. It's a hit.
Sweet.
Terrible attack.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. Oh my god.
Horrible attack. All right, wham! Hit him for 2 points of damage.
Wait, can I? Oh, so when he enters, right? That's how that works. Oh yeah, I can go ahead and do my Halo spores again on him as my reaction. So can you roll me another Constitution saving throw, please?
You can just pop it even whenever you want. You can just sacrifice your reaction now.
It says when it moves into the space or starts its turn. Starts its turn, so it's on its turn. Okay, never mind then. I'll wait. He goes right.
Okay, wait. All right. Yep. It's going to be Littlefoot's go after that.
Oh.
Row.
Hey, shut the fuck up. All right, we're good.
He's I'm a fucking dog, and I see things, and I'm gonna let him know I see them.
Alrighty. Melee attack the wolf that's right next to me. And oh, that's all caps. Let's calm down now. What's your inspiration die, Jason? Like how big is it? D6? Okay. Oh shit. Well, I already hit, but I already said I was gonna roll it, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, 19 to hit. And I need another strength save. Alright, it is a pass. It is not knocked prone. You take 8 points of damage. And my spider that was ignored is going to be upset that he was ignored. And actually, I'm going to roll to see if his web recharges. It does not.
And that was a melee attack against this thing that did 8 points of damage?
Yes, the wolf.
Okay. And your spider that was ignored is charging the same wolf?
Yeah, he's going to attack him. I was seeing if
okay, well, just to let you know, before it even goes after that wolf, you killed the wolf with your attack.
Oh, okay. How much movement does the spider have? I don't think I should attack Terry, but I'm feeling very conflicted.
Yeah, me too, surprisingly.
I feel like this is a
And
conversation.
not because I wanted to steal the fairy dragon. Totally not why.
Is that 5,
He
10,
was
15,
weak.
20,
He died in
25?
one hit.
We need to have a talk about that later. Misses like fuck. And the other
This is
one,
really great because I was really worried I was going to have to give out a fairy dragon familiar. Now I don't have to worry about that no more.
Is this
Yeah.
is this Hellhound still restrained? This one right here.
The one on the left side, yes.
Okay, so this is that advantage then.
Well, so that's at a singular roll then.
Well, he has blind sight. He's not disadvantaged.
Oh, you son.
19 to hit, and I need a con save.
He doesn't have disadvantage. Yep. Okay, that works. It checks. So what would you say now? Con save?
Yeah. That's a pass, so... And that's normal, and this damage is halved. So 8 points of damage total. And that's all for me.
8 points of damage. It's enough to finish that one. So in one turn, 2 of the hellhounds were eliminated. You now have 1 left on the battlefield.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all I got. So it's Shepard's turn, I believe.
Shepherds go. So he kind of you hear him whispering in your ear, Terry, like you hear this voice, and it's drifting from like one side to another and going back and forth. It's like, yes, now that was a kill. Quickly take his wings, claim his skull. The prize is yours.
No, I will fight you for that.
Okay, on my turn, Master. We have this weird turn-based world that we live in.
So then he commands you to do it using his action.
I mean,
he forces your body.
oh, okay. Shit. All right, I'll take out a little dagger and cut off the wings and start peeling the skin off his skull. Easy peasy.
Good old flaming.
Oh, all right. Yep. Just dives right on in. That was it. Bam.
She's my
Celise.
friend.
Uh,
So I'm in like the middle of this.
Just gonna
guess.
whistle while you work.
yeah, I'm 100% sticking that fairy dragon corpse after a sigh of disappointment in my bag for my action.
Oh, so you're gonna drop down too? Y'all both. You're like this thing just died. Y'all just ripping it apart. You're just upset. Oh, I just got the body. Oh well, whatever. Let's just stuff that in there.
Fairy, I am not messing around right now. I have big plans for this thing. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, boom.
So wisdom saving throw.
Yep. On Hellhound.
Also, are you missing any of your hit points?
That one is, yes.
Okay, that's a fail.
That is a fail.
18 necrotic damage.
And the last bell has rung for that hound. So with that last, gong, there are no more that are around you guys. You have successfully defeated the encounter, and you don't have to worry about anything else. Now, you are both kind of like playing tug of war with the dragon's corpse, but eventually you manage to stick what's left of it in your in your bag.
Children, there's enough dragon corpse to go around for all of us.
The fairy village is laid to waste. There are a few of them like bawling and crying in the trees as the forest is burning around them. Like like it's destruction, all over the place. While you guys are fighting over the corpse of their leader. But you're safe from the hellhounds.
I'm not mad. Just
All right, real quick, let's take a really quick break. We're gonna come back right after this. Give us just a couple minutes, people. We will be right back in just a moment. Thank you.
you're good.
Boom.
Not mad. 3, 1, go.
What? Huh? Welcome back, everybody. We're coming back for our break. Thanks for waiting. Sorry, we're trying to grab some snacks and everything, and the people decided they just want to click buttons and let's roll. So the group has just finished their encounter with the Hellhounds, the first wave. They finally get a chance to breathe. What are they going to do with it?
Breathe.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Are we short resting?
I want to look for magic items that maybe it'll splatter about.
I mean, y'all just going to camp out right here in this flaming fairy village? You know, little fairies like crying, running across the place, like trying to find their parents and everything, and like, you know what?
Yeah, we should probably leave them to their like reconstruction or extinction, whichever they manage to do first.
I mean, night is a rough time.
Yeah, I vote we find somewhere better to camp. Less screaming fairies.
I
Really?
absolutely
I like the
agree.
style.
Can we plane shift? Can we leave this plane? This plane has done nothing but trouble for us. And I feel like staying on the move would be in our best interest with wolves after us.
Yeah.
I don't think we should go back to Gestaltia just yet.
No, I completely
I don't think that anyone here can actually do that.
No.
What about Shepard? Does he have that ability?
He's the only one that could,
He had to craft
but he doesn't have the
fucking potions
materials
to do it.
anymore. When you bring
Oh.
that, I mean, he doesn't have the materials to do that.
What
He, like-
materials? We should probably get him those materials then, because we need to go back eventually.
Well, plane shifting's complicated, you know? You can't just... you can't just give him any fork. It's got to have a special fork.
What about just like a portal? Like, isn't there portals to Gestaltia? Like, maybe there's one here somewhere.
I mean, did you guys like actually find yours? Because mine kind of just appeared. It's just more of an accident than anything, and I was just like, "Hey, what's this?"
I stumbled upon mine as well.
No, I knew exactly where mine was. Planned to go through it and
There you go.
everything.
Probably not. I don't believe that.
Planned 2 months. Yeah. Whole court talked about it.
I'm
Then
looking
why were
at
you
them
the
like,
one that came? The whole court was involved. He could have said something more
Portals?
competent. And
Would you have preferred a drow more competent?
it's such a beautiful leaf.
Miss.
Okay, I am going to, do I get anything for being in a forest? Is this my favored terrain? Or is that just something fun I get to say?
oh, no, read the skill.
It gives you like advantage on certain type of like tracking abilities and stuff like that, like with survival checks to track down creatures and stuff like that in it. Honestly, I don't even really know what the favor terrain gives you, but while you're here, you know you can move through it without I'm pretty sure without like taking a encumbrance on speed. Like when you guys are doing like a fast travel and you're trying to go from somewhere, you can do like, you know, whether you're moving stealthily, hastily, or normal, and like you can always do that with no problem, like without incurring any type of penalties and stuff. I know that those are some of the things that you get.
Yeah, so I guess I can never be lost, but that doesn't really help.
Well, that always kind of
Where
helps.
I'm going.
Okay. I'm gonna start casting Speak with Animals, and when it's done, I'm just gonna start walking around the woods and trying to find some locals.
Well, I mean, the locals. There's plenty of locals that are in the village
not people,
right now.
like with hair and animals.
I want to start.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one of the fairies and be like, "Hey, are there any like other villages around here?"
Yeah, well, that's gonna go over well.
If I grab one of the fairies, I mean I'm grabbing a fairy and asking.
She's interrogating.
I'm asking nicely. I'm just also manhandling.
I mean, at this point, honestly, you know what? I don't even think that that's how you would behave. I really do think that at this point you would literally just be plucking fairies up and stuffing them in jars. You have like 3 or 4 of them on you right now. Live fairies, like pinging around in the jars. They're yours.
They don't know that though.
No, I'm pretty sure that you don't care at this point. Like they're literally like they're like bawling because they're like sitting over the corpses of like their family and everything. You're just like yoink, tukunk, you're mine in a jar. There's a cork and carrying on with them. So now you have fairies that are crying, in which you're actually getting something really cool. You're collecting fairy tears.
I'm collecting fairy tears. Nice.
That's a rare thing. Fairies don't cry very well. They are kind of bitches, but like they're just sensitive. Like fairies of all they're in the fucking woods and like creatures and everything has feelings. So obviously a fairy has a lot of feelings. So they probably do cry a lot. But yes, that's what you're collecting.
So like a lot of this village is on fire, you say?
Yeah, I mean, yes, it's on fire. It's covered in like demon ichor. Like it's a fucking war zone, and horrible things have happened here.
So yeah, after like picking apart this dragon a little bit, I kind of stand up and then I survey this village in flames, and I think I have a bit of a nervous breakdown.
Was what you were having before not a nervous breakdown?
There's a lot of conflicted feelings in them right now.
Yes, I kind of like. I'm like, yes, I've made my master happy. This is the best day. And I look out on the village and I just kind of go, oh, God, what have I become? And, yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And I'm on a pogo stick, just like bouncing around.
I'm gonna walk around, definitely wanting to get a little distance between Terry and I because he's sort of freaking me out. I'm gonna like walk around the perimeter and see if I can't find any more trails or any tracks that look hopefully humanoid leading to somewhere else.
Okay. All right. So I think the only person I don't have any idea of what you're trying to do is Elijah. What is Littlefoot trying to do right now? Or actually,
he's talking to animals.
Usador. Yeah.
You were animals. That's what you were doing. Usador. What were you doing?
Try to collect some of the ichor to like a pile.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's business as usual. We're just looting the place and taking what we can and going on. Fucking Giggles is out just pogo sticking through the place, just going on. You're collecting some ichor. So as you're kind of like, you're looking around and you're speaking to the plants, kind of questioning the fairies as you're tossing them in jars, and like, you hear them babbling on, and so you're listening to what they're talking about while you're looking around, trying to see if there's any trails and such. And once again, you guys hear off in the distance the howling again. It just the howling, but and like you all kind of stand up and you think, again, like again, and that's when there is a like ear-piercing horn that just and everything. Suddenly, everything around you goes silent. Like
hey guys, what was
the whole.
that?
Wait, would I know something about this?
You hear the little fairies start jumping up and down, and then they start pacing back and forth. Like you hear them like get really excited for a second, and suddenly they stop, and you see them. They start to worry. Like you thought that they were scared before. They start to freak out. And they're like they start going on about it's the hunt. The hunt is coming.
Okay, what does the hunt mean? Like holding a fairy in a jar? If you tell me, I will put air holes in your jar.
Fucking terrible. um yes, sure. And so the kind of the fairy's kind of sitting there, and she's like freaking out and everything. And it's have you never heard of the Earl King in the Wild Hunt? Like, these hounds must have drawn their attention. You know, like it's the hunt. They will come here. They will lay waste to everything that they see. Like it's the hunt. The hunt is coming.
What do they hunt? Anything?
Everything. Everything.
Okay, I'm gonna stuff the fairy back in the jar, or in my bag.
No air holes.
The air holes can come later. It's fine. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the group while I'm like frantically trying to like poke holes in these jars. Because I remember things have to breathe, and let everyone in the group know that something called the fairy hunt is coming to destroy everything according to the fairies.
Oh, that's fine. I was about to leave anyway. I'll just point to the woods. If you guys are coming. Or don't. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Wait, what? What Littlefoot said?
I was just gonna point to the forest behind me. It's like, yeah, that's fine. I was about to leave anyway.
Yeah, sure. Not sure where these guys are going, so
It's
away
okay, I
would
don't know where I'm
probably
going
be a
either.
good idea.
So about this time, Shepard comes over, and he hears you going on, talking about stuff, and he's like, what do you mean the hunt is on its way? And he, like, it's like, what do you mean? Who said something about the hunt?
The fairies did.
He walks over, and he like kind of like asks to see the jar.
Why? I picked these up. You got the fucking fairy dragon skull, so
Okay. Well, he didn't have. He doesn't have it. Terry has it. Actually, Terry, did you ever give him the skull?
Huh? What? Oh, sure. Here you go. You can have it.
Yeah. Oh, and he kind of takes the little skull and the wings and such. And he's like, these little things were trinkets. He kind of pockets the wings, but he says, "Here, you can have the skull. Let me talk to the fairy you were just talking about."
you get 30 seconds
Oh my God,
with
woman!
the fairy,
We are-
unless you also give me the wings, in which case you can talk to him as long as you want.
Oh, of course, always. All right. Here, fine. Here's the wings. Give me the jar.
I take the wings and the skull, and I'm like, I said you could talk to him, and so I hold up the fairy in the jar, and I'm like, tell this nice demon what you just told me.
So he goes and he grabs the jar and he starts shaking the shit out of the fairy. And he stops and he looks at him and he's like, what do you? He's like, what do you mean the hunt is on its way? And like, she kind of like presses up against the grass. She's like, you know exactly what I mean. The Earl King has called his hunt. And like, you see Shepard like kind of freak out. He starts like pacing around, and he's like got the fairy. He's like banging the fairy like against his head, like with a jar and stuff. He's just like pacing around back and forth. He's like, why? Why would they be after? Why would they be after us? We're intruders, but like, there are other things here all the time. Why? Why would the hunt be turning in our direction right now? And he's looking at all of you guys. He's like, who are you people? Why are they? What?
I'm Littlefoot.
He's like, I know. I've been here, and I've never drawn this type of heat. Who are you guys?
We already did introductions, and we were back at the house thing.
I get that. But what's going on right now? What is different? Why would there be? And he stops. And he goes to Terry.
Harry probably pissed somebody off he shouldn't have.
Terry, do you still have your bag of holding on you?
Oh, I think Littlefoot has it.
Yeah, I have it.
You know, I mean, I don't know who I am. I know who I used to be. I used to be a hero of the people.
You were kind of
Terry, is
racist,
now
though.
really time for an existential crisis?
I'm gonna start playing some music that'll calm him down.
Trying to calm down Terry?
Or Shepard?
Yeah, sure.
Or
Everyone will try to calm him down. I'm gonna play something vague, relaxing, like
Okay. That is nice. I like that. Thank
Okay,
you.
why are you so worried about this fairy hunt? Like, maybe we didn't bring him here. Maybe they're here for something else.
Okay, well, let's say you're right. You're right. Maybe they are just here for something else. If they are here for something else, we still need to get out of their way. But like,
Leave this plan.
We still do have that big gem too. Yeah, they're probably after that.
it's more than just that. A magic item walks into a place, things don't just seem to know about it. Things don't just pop up that way. Like, if there's not some beacon out there that just lets you know when a magic item suddenly enters your plane. He's a what do we know about the things that were hunting you right now? Maybe like what we had the hellhounds.
Well, Mr. Giggles is the expert in that department, so...
Oh, you're talking about the headmaster? I don't know. He's a very secretive guy. I'm surprised he had hellhounds, so that's kind of new.
Well, he kind of walks back and forth. He's like, I've done my digging on him as well. Like, I mean, he's definitely not above making pacts with pretty much anything, but normally he's on the winning side of things. People know very well that he's a master of legal issues. He's outsmarted up more than a few devils. He could be bending some to his will.
Did he outsmart you?
Probably. You met the guy?
Sounds like it.
No. He hasn't quite outsmarted me yet. He's definitely outbrawned me. It's hard to keep up with people who have that type of disposable income. He's like a never-ending fountain of money.
Well, poking right in front of him because now I'm actually bouncing up and getting to like his face level.
He's on your pogo stick.
Yeah, that's on my pogo stick. I think maybe they might start a fire as I point to all the smoke going in the air.
Oh yeah, it's on fire.
That's a possibility.
You say that like Shepard's like, what the fuck? It just turns invisible.
You just saw the fire? You're not the brightest devil.
I'm pretty sure he set the fire.
He started the fire.
He
Yeah.
definitely started the fire.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning.
It was like that when we got here.
Should we just run? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I was just gonna kind of go walk into the woods and see what I found.
This is not the place to be running around.
Well,
Maybe we should head towards the hunt and try to strike a deal with these people.
well, I'll just point to Shepard where he was standing. Look what happened last time. How much has that benefited us?
I didn't actually think of that one.
Think of what one?
Like you guys trying to make a deal with the hunt?
And you
You
don't
can at
make.
least figure out what they want.
No, see, guys, some of you may not. If these are Fae, you don't make deals with Fae because you know devils are stupid, but at least they're stupid and they keep to their deals. The Fae will say wild shit and then stab you in the throat. I don't mess with these guys, man. That's bad juju.
I'm okay with just stabbing them in the throat instead.
I'll watch.
See, we're getting way too off topic. We need to go kill the headmaster. I think the best way to do that is to maybe set up a trap here and then head back to Gestaltia.
Well, like so just like FYI, I had a couple information givers that I really wanted to get, like, that the great one was supposed to be something that would reveal some stuff after this, but he's dead. He's dead. So I got nothing. I mean, we do have some of the fairies. The fairies can speak a little bit, but
Can I speak
Someone
with the
could
dead?
talk to, yeah.
Let me see.
Actually, can you? Do you have speak with dead?
I do not. Druids don't get that.
Damn it! I was going to say, because if you had that,
I know some clerics do.
I for sure do not have speak with dead. Thanks for asking.
That's our only hope. Let's
I can cast it.
Oh,
Shepherd.
Shepherd could cast it on one of y'all.
well then.
You mean on the head of the Great One?
You've just given him the Great One's skull, didn't you?
No, I have it now.
Oh, he had to give it back to you. Man, that's a real shame. But you know what'd be really awesome? Here, allow me as a gift for you. He motions for the skull.
Why do you want it?
If I could have them both back, let me provide you with a gift.
Both of them?
Both
Also,
of them.
what would be the gift?
Is she always this difficult? Is she always this difficult?
I just kind of met these people, so I have no idea.
Yeah, no, she's almost a complete stranger to me as well.
But the answer is yes.
Just don't try and fuck her because she'll want to.
And so he takes the skull and he puts it down, and you see him like kind of take both wings and like he kind of fuses them to the skull where the wings are now coming out of it. He sits there and kind of like starts to put energy into them while mumbling a spell. Soon he just lets go and opens his hand, and the skull kind of like hovers in the air, and you see behind it the form of a little like a ghost dragon, a representation of the Great One, kind of floating there in the air.
I love it.
And he's like, you can ask it your questions now. And it kind of spins around and it's like looking around like freaked out. Like, what just happened to me? We were fighting. What happened? I don't know what. Like, there was the last battle.
Hello, sir. We have stolen your immortal soul. She wants to ask you questions.
What can you tell us about the fairy hunt? Sorry you died. You defended your lands very bravely.
And it's like looking around and it's looking at its village on fire. Like it's looking.
Didn't say successfely.
You've got fairies in jars on your belt. Like, they I mean, it's like he's beyond upset. He's furious and everything, but what do you want? Like, what do you want of it? It's your spell. Like, y'all, like, you can ask it what you want.
So, can you...
What?
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, no. You can go, Mr. Giggles.
All right, sir, Mr. Fairy Ghost Dragon. I have a rare.
Tatsu. It was Tatsu.
No, it's not. Your name's not Tatsu anymore.
The Great. Really upset. He's really upset.
Okay, so there's a hunt coming, and I want to know how we can, manipulate it. Like, they're hunting us, or what are they exactly hunting per se?
He kind of like looks around. And he's like, well, unlike the rest of you, I've been trying to think about that the entire time that you guys, ever since you first showed up here. You guys came in here and said that hellhounds are on your tail. That's no easy feat. I mean, these things are they don't do things on their own. They're always the servant of something. So you need to ask yourself what's controlling them right now. And here's the thing, the way that I'm looking at it, whatever's controlling them right now is enough to draw the attention of the hunt.
What would be something that could control them that would be that interesting to the hunt?
I mean, there could be anything that could do that. I mean, hellhounds aren't exactly, the most, like difficult like beasts. You like anyone can kind of, well, most fiends can control them. I mean, whatever it is has to be something of some sort of hellish descent.
So the hunt is hunting them then. The hunt's not hunting us. Is that what you're saying?
That's the only thing. I mean, like, who are you guys? Why would y'all, like, looking around at y'all? You're fumbling around, like, punching each other in the head, like, trying to, like, I don't see why you would be so, like, any interesting to the hunt.
So just to clarify, I'm gonna point directly towards Shepard. He's a devil, so could they be trying to kill him this time?
Like Shepard looks a little betrayed, but yeah.
Just checking.
He's like, and like Shepard like stands up like, wait, you think that I'm controlling the hellhounds that are chasing me down to try to consume me and all of us?
I'm just saying, you act a little weird. I mean, you use such powerful magic according to Terry, but you used fire on a group of hellhounds? It seems a little suspicious to me.
Alright, all I'm saying is the green guy is kind of sus. Like, this...
What's your pathing, Shepard? Go.
I mean, would they be interested in any possible item we held? Did Uzinor rip somebody off again? Did Terry insult someone's brother? Like, it could be a lot of reasons. Did Littlefoot pee on the wrong bush?
Yeah, the many problems I have had with people in the Feywild, that is not one of them.
That would be an interesting argument to have there. Okay, how many questions have you guys asked? Y'all get 3. That was number 2.
You get 5, I think.
You get 5? Okay, so that was 3. All right.
Do you know any place that might be safe, or perhaps a portal around here?
Trying to think of a really fun name for the place, and yeah, okay, so you said of a safe place or a portal, right?
Yes.
There does happen to be a place around here that, I mean, one could consider a portal. It's definitely a place where, things have gone in and nothing's ever come back from.
Perfect.
That sounds just vague enough to be a lot of different things.
What worse, that or the watch?
Or the what? The what?
The hunt.
Oh, that or the hunt. Yeah.
I say we could hunt the hunt. That sounds like fun.
You do that because you're extremely naive and not the brightest about other planes. So I encourage you.
I've only been to 2 other planes.
That's why we're not taking your advice.
And how many planes have you been to, Littlefoot?
That's none of your business. Don't ask questions.
But
It's
you
rude.
also see him like looking down and like he tries to count. And it's like 1, 2. Shit. But
Hey, I ain't stupid. I'm just playing the part.
So I have no idea how to do this, but what if we could trick the hunt to go through the portal, and we don't?
And potentially send them to Gestaltia?
Yeah, you know.
That'd be funny.
I mean,
They'd probably like it there.
But what are we gonna use as bait?
again, I don't know how to do that. I just thought, first you come up with a plan, and then, or at least the idea, and then.
Who hasn't asked a question yet? Because clearly our questions are really good.
I got you. You guys you're at 4 questions.
We
You
have
got
one more.
User hasn't asked a question yet.
All right, Uzanar.
He's thinking.
We may or may not need to find a place so we can take a rest of some sort, because I don't know, guys. I'm pretty tired.
Me too.
Yeah, it sucks being hunted. Maybe you guys shouldn't steal things. That's what Shepard says.
I'm pulling out of ideas.
It would have been better just murdering them.
Maybe you shouldn't extort nice lizards.
Look, that was a simple business deal. All right. Now I'm not gonna lie. I'd have loved to accepted this in lieu of payment.
Hey guys,
But you guys chose to steal from the wrong man.
Sort of slowly look towards him.
What you say?
I mean, if they're after a devil and you are super powerful, then it'd be safest for you of all of us to lure them into that portal, right? I mean,
You want to lure the wild hunt into a portal.
man, I know I play the fool sometime, but you're really not keeping up with this conversation.
No, I'm just saying, like that's where y'all really wanted to go to. Y'all like that idea?
I mean,
like is
a strong, yeah.
It's
I'm curious
the
about
idea.
It's an option.
Boing.
I kind of love it. I'm okay. How?
You leave it as bait, obviously.
Well, first, you should probably see what the setup is. Like, can we find where the portal
Scout out
is
the
first?
portal first. First, we should rest. Think about this tomorrow.
There's literally war horns in the air. We do not have time for it.
Yeah, well,
now.
I don't think we can rest. I mean, some sort of illusions. I don't know. I mean, maybe we could just force our way, like just push them in.
So,
Uso,
all right,
you
we don't have to
so
sit there.
okay, no, hold on. So,
Let's use Terry as bait.
So the dragon kind of takes its skull, right? It absorbs back into its skull. Its little ghost form goes away, and it's just floating there as a skull with little fairy wings attached to it. And eventually, like it grows into kind of like a necklace, and it's like a little amulet. And it floats and it wraps itself around you, Tass, and it starts to kind of like, but it's long enough to be able to hang off and kind of like float in the air. And at the tip of the skull, it starts pointing in a direction that says, this way. It will take you towards it. So you have, your amulet will kind of show you that way. You'll still have one more question.
I love it. Are we asking it now? Uzanar, I think.
Just saying, you have one more floating while you guys are able to do this. Now, it will point you in the direction. Do you guys want to head towards the portal?
Let's start walking.
Walking?
Are there any threats between us and the portal? I guess is the final question.
I mean, wait, you're gonna ask that to the thing? That's your final question to it? Because that's a silly question.
And I don't know if it have any way to even see that far ahead, or if it would just be like if I don't know if it has any like precognizant.
Well,
power.
I'm just if you're asking a broad question of something like that, it's like yes, there's going to be threats. Yes. Like, like I mean, what in particular? It's the Feywild, Oogie Boogie.
What's the final question? We don't need it.
No,
We can
you're
save it
holding
for later.
you're holding on to it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we determined.
I just assumed that much. So the necklace kind of like floats out in front of you, and it will like guide you as a compass, taking you through the forest. I mean, I'm assuming all of you guys are this is now the plan, right?
Yeah, I'm following the pointy necklace.
Okay. So you're gonna make you finally depart the fairy village, and you start following this necklace, leading you through the Feywild. It takes you a long ways. Now it even understands that you guys are being followed. So it takes you through rivers, trying to double back, doing what it can, listening to your advice on like how to kind of cover your trail. Because I'm assuming you guys are wanting to do that at this point. That's just me.
Yeah, I guess it could.
But it's leading you closer and closer to this place. Now, eventually, it comes to this kind of large chasm. When you guys approach it, it seems to be this large area of this kind of like a purple sand with these blue rocks sticking up out of it and everything. It looks like an impact zone if you were to see it from another point of view. And there is a large tunnel leading into the ground, and it's just driving straight, like at an angle, but just straight, a long hole heading down.
And that's where it wants us to go.
That's where it's pointing into.
That looks sketch.
Good enough for me.
It does. There's also the distant howling in the background.
I'll make my way down.
Boing, boing, boing.
Ladies
Yeah,
first.
I guess we have no choice.
Okay, so then we should probably go on ahead and stop it here. You guys are now, you guys have now kind of reached the entrance to the portal. Tune in next time, and we will come back and find out what these guys are going to do as they go in and try to lure the wild hunt into a trap that will send them to another dimension. This should be pretty interesting to see. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please come back next time. All right, see ya.